Today we're going to the former home of Citizen Kane and nudist colony, also known as Balboa Park. Okay, today we're in Balboa Park, central of San Diego, right above downtown. Wonderful place, huge park, and we're going to do the center section. Now there are 4 parts to Balboa Park, okay? There is the center where all the museums are. There is the west side, a lot of more hiking over there. It's more of a big park. It's beautiful, wonderful, highly recommend it. There's also the east side. A lot of people don't know about that one. It's a huge sports center, golf course. They got a bike track and such things like that. They also have the zoo. As a native-born San Diegan, we know the zoo is an all-day park. Okay, if you're going to walk the zoo, you're not going to do much else that day. So that'll be covered separately. All 4 sections will be covered separately. But today we're going to do the center section with just the where the museums are and whatnot. The central section of the park is a wonderful place to walk around as it's scenic and picturesque. I'm not going to cover the many museums here, as you can find those as well as much more on the Balboa Park website or the Balboa Park app. In the movie Citizen Kane, there is a brief newsreel showing Kane's immense home. Now in reality, these are actually the buildings here in Balboa Park, including the statue of this Spanish knight. Now this park is over 100 years old and it's a joy to walk around, though you may be tempted to take a lot of pictures. These are some of the trails that they have. Balboa Park, all 3 sections have trails, and we can get a map. You can get them online, but there's a map at the visitor center we're going to hit later if they're open. And they have these markers up to let you know where all the trails are. Oh, nice. Now this central section of the park is mostly paved, making it great for walking, running, and strollers. There are also a lot of streets, perfect for bikers, especially on those days when the park gets crowded with pedestrians. A few bus routes stop at various parts of the park, and there is parking all around. The biggest lot is in front of the zoo, but there are many other lots open throughout the park and across Park Boulevard by the Naval Hospital. Top scientists agree that while walking around San Diego, it is important to wear a hat. Hats will help provide protection against harmful sun rays as well as cover up a terrible haircut. When choosing a head covering, one should consider functionality, comfort, and style. The proper hat can even express your magical personality. Too much magic, Bill. Hats can also advertise brands to promote companies you hold stocks in. Finding the right hat will protect your head from the sun and possibly the rain. Bet you didn't know that, did you?
The nudist colony, I did.
You did know that? Okay, okay. Now, behind the Natural History Museum. Check out this huge tree. Thing's a monster. That's all fenced off. You can't go see it. Used to be, my sister and dad here will tell you, we used to go play in this thing. They used to have people go all the time.
Under the roots.
Yeah. You get hide and seek in the roots. I remember that. Okay, we're at the fountain between the Natural History Museum and the Reuben H. Fleet Center. And beautiful fountain. I got some real good shots I'll show you at the end of the video. Right at sunset, because if you time it right, you can get the sun right behind that fountain. Now, over here, now there's that bridge. This bridge crosses the street. I forget what street it is. But what's really neat is over here, you'll see that fountain, and what's down there is a rose garden. Now, it's not a good time of year to go out there. It's March right now, and they tend to prune them back a lot. But most of the time, it's a beautiful garden, blooming. It's really neat. It's actually a lot bigger than you think, because it's not just there, it actually expands out there. And then over to that side, if you go down the bridge, make a right, you'll go to the rose garden. If you make a left, go into a cactus garden, which is also really cool. It's also part of the trail system, leads into the other parts of the park on the east side. Now, in here, in the Panama 66, if you go to the other side, there's a nice little cafe, and on the other side is a sculpture gallery. Nice little green area. You can get to it here or from the main street, either one, but just a nice little thing to check out here. Now this is interesting because I didn't realize this, because I know you guys have seen this before, where this was all like plaster and it wasn't stone or marble, so it didn't last as long as people thought it was. Because I mean, you look at it, yeah, it looks like the old stuff from Spain, but it isn't.